Alright, today we're going to talk about enterprise information systems and their impact in the retail industry. I'm going to cover quite a bit of material, so I'm going to talk kind of fast. Alright, pretty much everybody here knows what an enterprise information systems is, but I'm going to tell you anyway. It's any kind of information system that improves the functions of enterprise business processes by integration and addition of new technologies. They're crucial to the survival in modern enterprise world, because if you don't have one, you're already behind. People have been integrating information technology systems for years. If you don't already have one, you're behind. They are known for being utilized by major companies, corporations, and any type of business to increase knowledge about their sector and thus increase profits. Why they're so important? One of the reasons enterprise information systems are so important is they allow us to quickly and easily interpret raw data and turn them into visualizations. Say I'm a marketing manager and I want to take a campaign project to the board, but they're not going to want to look at raw data. They're going to want to look at visualizations. They're going to want to look at graphs, something that they can actually see and understand. So ERPs allow us to do that. They allow us to automatically create visualizations by automatically interpreting that raw data. They also help automate a lot of tasks and significantly increase profits when they're used correctly. I mean, you can have an ERP, but if you don't use it correctly, you're not going to see the proper increase in profits. It helps increase customer relationships. An example would be, somebody orders something from your website and you've got it set to send a follow-up email a week later. Well, that automatically creates a new lead for you, so because that customer may come back to your site now. Helps manage the supply chain and obviously lower operating costs and higher operational efficiency. Data warehousing is something that is very important and a huge application in enterprise information technologies. And I'm bouncing back to 2000 here, in Song Hu's dissertation for his PhD at the University in Nebraska. He said that data warehousing was being developed to analyze customers' needs and to deal with competitive global markets by the retailers. He claimed that there was two reasons that we needed data warehousing, one being diversity and complexity of information systems developed to support their business processes and management decisions, and two, necessary for the organization to support all levels of managers and employees as effective and speedy decision makers to cope with their ever increasing competition. And I think looking back, we can all find that to be true. Luckily, we identified a need to integrate information systems into the enterprise world many years ago. And just think about how, if we've been warehousing data since before the 2000s, think about how much data we have now. And that's kind of part of the problem, and I'm going to get to that in a minute. But ERPs are notorious for task automation. You got supply chain management, manufacturing, financial management, big data analytics, asset management, business intelligence, human resource management, sales and marketing, project management, Internet of Things, marketing, supply chain management, financial management, big data analytics. I mean, it just covers everything all in one custom software suite. And these days, we're able to do now with a click of a button what used to take all day. It would take all day to put some of that stuff together, and we can do it with a click of a button now. So uh, data analysis, and this is where uh, data and the application of enterprise information systems really comes into the retail world. Is you've got all this data, but you've got to analyze it. And with over 30 years of data and an ever increasing amount of computer power, we're finally able to analyze this data and come up with new and innovative ways to do it. Faster, better ways, for example. According to an article in PR Newswire, Centellius uses data analysis to help clients acquire insights, accelerate decisions, and advance business plans so they can evaluate organizational performance and transform their vision into reality. Added data from acute hospitals, skilled nursing facilities, nursing homes, home care and home health facilities, ambulatory surgery centers, hospice and palliative care centers, imaging centers, retail pharmacies, retail clinics and urgent care, and parent companies. So you see, they just kind of tied it all together there. And even though they are part of the healthcare industry, they are still a for-profit institution. So they also added a rapid install approach, intuitive role-based dashboards, and financial planning principles and scenario modeling. I think that was something that their customers had requested. More about big data is another study is we're using big data and mobile edge computing algorithms to collect data, prepare data, build models, mine data, analyze data, and determine all the key factors that affect enterprise management, including risk analysis through empirical analysis. And per quote, Oracle has introduced data warehousing technology through cleaning and integration of multi-party data such as business system, financial accounting, credit management, asset management, and statistics, and web-based on input-output of financial products. The system makes a quantitative analysis of costs, benefits, and input-output of institutions, departments, outlets, customer managers, and employees. So they have basically came up with a data algorithm that kind of helps analyze all this big data, and some of the things that we can analyze are sales revenue, customer retention rate, social media management, cost per click, site traffic, return on advertising, conversion rates, and demographics. And combining all this, and the final points are that while in the most recent years the healthcare industry might have seen the most dramatic impact from the integration of enterprise information systems, I think it will always be in the retail industry that we'll see the most impact, because you're able to analyze all of that data and figure out where to put your money and increase your profits. So we've got over 30 years of data. We finally learned how to handle it, and while the integration of enterprise information systems has a big impact on all industries, I do think it will remain having the biggest impact in the retail industry because of its ability to increase profits by the analyzation of this data. And that's all.